Hello Seneca Valley. This is our second Seneca Scout Show of the year. The date is September 19th, and my name is Luca Marola.
And my name is Natalie Vinton, and we are here at the Seneca Scout are ready to get the ball rolling for today's show. So let's start with some local headlines.
With homecoming quickly approaching, ticket sales are now available outside of the cafeteria. Tickets are $20 each, and students are limited to 2 tickets per person. For anyone buying a ticket for a guest that does not attend SV, you must provide their age, ID number, and the name and phone number of their emergency contact. Sales will last until Friday, September 26th. Ticket sales are managed by Student Council, which is led by Mrs. Nasson in the IHS and Mrs. Muschler in the SHS.
This past Wednesday, Ice Castle Arena hosted the PIHL Charities Tournament Championship, where the state champion Seneca Valley Raiders dominated Peterson Township with a final score of 9-0. The Raiders had an outburst of offense in this game with a hat trick from senior Luke Myers. Forwards John Sroka, Braden Morin, and Ethan Reif were all top 3 in points this tournament with at least 3 goals and 4 assists each. The Raiders also had an outstanding goaltending performance from goaltender Chris Nichols, who posted a .974 save percentage and a shutout. Seneca Valley saw much success in this tournament and are hoping to bring that into this regular season with them and win another Penn's Cup championship.
On September 12th, Crest Elementary was awarded a $10,000 grant. The grant was awarded by the American Heart Association and the NFL Foundation after Crest raised over $23,000 for the Kids Heart Challenge. Crest Elementary is one of the 5 schools nationwide to receive this grant. Student Kennedy Rader was diagnosed with a bicuspid aortic valve defect at just 2 years old. Crest Elementary students found this inspiring and took matters into their own hands, learning about healthy heart habits. Seneca Valley recently stated in a news release that the money they receive from the grant will go towards their mission to foster healthy habits of physical activity and emotional well-being. This also corresponds with the American Heart Association goals to educate the current generation of elementary students to be alert and how to respond to heart emergencies.
A potentially dangerous bus stop has had Seneca Valley parents concerned for their children's safety. Near the neighborhood of Hidden Acres, parents have voiced their worries about the bus stop at the intersection of Raybould Road and Cool Spring Drive. Jessica Nepshield, a resident of Hidden Acres, said that people come flying down the corner into a blind turn right where the stop is located. Parents have emailed the district asking for the stop to be moved up to the street to the intersection of Hidden Acres Drive and Pumpkin Patch Lane. Seneca has released an official statement stating that due to the area being an active construction site, they will reassess the stop based on changing conditions.
Seneca Valley senior cheerleader Danielle Turpak hosted alumni dinner for her senior project last Friday before the Raider home game. The purpose of this project was to raise money for the cheer and dance program, as well as recognize the alumni who were all a part of the SV cheer and dance programs from the 1990s up to 2022. The current cheerleaders and dancers got to set up and eat with the alumni. Not only did the alumni eat dinner, but they also got to perform a couple old cheers and hold up the banner that the football team runs through at the start of the game. Daniela says, quote, "It's an honor to represent the program as the second person to bring an alumni event together again. I feel proud to give back to my community. I will always be grateful for past cheerleaders that came before me and paved the way I want to celebrate to end them." End quote. Turpak made over $800 and more than 20 alumni came to her event. She hopes to continue to raise money for the SV cheer and dance programs and keep this event for years to come.
You may have noticed in the first 2 home games, football, that the Seneca Valley has a Latin-themed halftime show for the 2025 season. The show is called Viva SVMB and is performed at every home game and away game on Friday nights. Marching band director, Mr. Armstrong, had this to say about the year's halftime show, quote, "We have wanted to do a Latin-themed show for a while. The music is fun and the audience always enjoys uplifting music. We had several songs picked out first and then we looked at how they might fit together to make a halftime show. When we came up with the title Viva SVMB, it all came together as a great show," end quote. The marching band practices every Tuesday and Thursday and will perform at the show at the final 3 home games.
On 9/11, Creamery Township Boy Scout Troop 404 got to lower the American flag outside the volunteer fire station Every year, the station raises an American flag outside to honor the fallen first responders during 9/11. The firefighters raise the flag at sunrise and lower it at sunset. This year was the 23rd year that they raised that flag. Over 20 Boy Scouts got to help with this tradition. Also, outside the station, they have a piece of a building from ground zero.
The Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership made a crucial step in their ongoing renovations to Market Square, creating new surfaces and areas to look more appealing. The Pittsburgh City Planning Committee decided to renovate the Market Square in Pittsburgh, PA to boost the downtown economy, attract more visitors, and upgrade the outside infrastructure. These renovations will continue through the end of 2025 and will finish in early 2026. This upgrade is going to cost $15 million and add more seating, more trees, lights over streets, and retractable bollards regulating traffic. The theme for this renovation is balance. Jeremy Waldrop, President and CEO of Pittsburgh Partnership, said fewer cars and trucks can help expand outdoor dining areas and space for the thousands of people that cross over Pittsburgh Market Square each month.
Last Saturday in London, over 150,000 Britons protested against immigration, marking one of the biggest right-wing protests in recent memory. Anti-immigrant activist Tommy Robinson drew thousands of people, far exceeding expectations, with some protesters clashing with police, leading to over 20 injured officers. Assistant Police Commissioner Matt Twist released a statement that said, quote, "There is no doubt that many came to exercise their lawful right to protest, but there were many who came with the intent to commit violence," end quote. Protesters also mourned the death of conservative American political activist Charlie Kirk. Almost 900 people, many over the age of 60, were arrested for counterterrorism legislation during the protests.
Last Saturday, September 14th, Scottie Scheffler secured his sixth Pro Tour win of the 2025 season at the Pro Tour tournament, beating Ben Griffin by only one stroke. Many, including Scheffler himself, acknowledged the intensity of the game. Scheffler says that he felt, quote, "fortunate to be the winner this week," end quote. The highlight of Scheffler's game this weekend was his resilience. After getting a three-putt bogey on the hole 11, he bounced back by shooting a birdie on hole 12 and 15 and then getting 3 pars in a row. This being the 19th major tournament win of his career, many wait in anticipation to see how he will play at the upcoming PGA Championship.
That's all we have for you today, SV. Remember, homecoming ticket sales are over Friday, September 26th, so make sure to get yours before it's too late. We'll see you next week.